From Amateur Radio Newsline Report number 2062, these are the Ham Nation headlines for Wednesday, May 10th, 2017. First this week, the sudden and tragic collapse of a jetty on a riverfront in India, bustling with commuters. Local hams rushed to the scene to assist with the rescue efforts.
Hams in West Bengal responded to a dramatic rescue effort on a riverfront outside Kolkata in India after an aging wooden jetty collapsed, sending at least 4 people to their death and injuring more than a dozen. The jetty on the Hooghly River, about 22 miles north of Kolkata, on the 26th of April was in a state of disrepair at the time of its collapse and was crowded with more than 150 commuters, including school children. The commuters were waiting for boats to ferry them to jetties on the opposite bank. As local fishermen took their boats out to pull victims from the water, others dived in, and members of the West Bengal Radio Club arrived on the scene with their 2-metre handheld transceivers and using Echolink contacted the club station VU2MQT 15 kilometres away to assist in the rescue effort. Rinku Nag Biswas, VU2JFB, at the club station was able to relay information. The Echolink station used the KM6 EOM repeater of the Wanderers Amateur Radio Club in Los Angeles, California, after contacting its custodian Greg, KI6GIG. For Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Jeremy Bucci for NJH.
The K2BSA call sign is going camping again this week and will also be part of a net.
This week in Radio Scouting, we have one activation from Scout Camps on the Air, a Scouter's Net, and more. Ray Zeck, N6DZK, will be the control operator for K2BSA Portable 6 at the Scoutorama for the Silicon Valley Monterey Bay Council at Historic Park in San Jose, California on Saturday, May 13th. Ray will have a 100-foot tower with a Yaesu FT991 into a hex beam. They will be on the air from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific on 40, 20, or 15 meters depending on band conditions. The Radio Scouting Net will be on Thursday, May 11th at 9 p.m. Central on Echolink node star JOTA-365 star. If you are interested in talking with some veterans of radio scouting, this is a great opportunity to have an informal discussion during the net. Hamvention is approaching rapidly, and the K2BSA group will be present in Building 2 in booth 2205. Please consider a visit to the booth to learn more about what you can do to get involved in radio scouting, like getting scouts to your field day event, and learn about our upcoming events like National Jamboree and Jamboree on the Air. For more information on K2BSA and radio scouting, please visit www.k2bsa.net. For Amateur Radio Newsline and the K2BSA Amateur Radio Association, this is Bill Stearns, NE4RD.
If you're traveling to Hamvention, a worthy side trip is the National Voice of America Museum of Broadcasting, located at the site of VOA's Bethany Relay Station in Westchester Township.
Although the Bethany Relay Station stopped operating in 1994 and its towers have long since come down, its doors will be open to amateurs who will want to experience its rich history in global radio. The museum's executive director, Jack Dominic, said that there's plenty to see and do.
If you think about it, it's kind of a must-see for someone who hasn't been here before, because if you're interested in ham radio, you're interested in shortwave, and this facility is arguably the most significant shortwave presence in the whole United States. At one time, 6 of the world's highest power shortwave transmitters were located.
Take a tour and see one of the transmitters, a 1960 vintage Collins rig. Visit the control room and see the antenna switching matrix that once allowed transmissions to be aimed directly at Europe, North Africa, and South America. The museum also contains equipment from Robert L. Drake's personal amateur radio collection. Admission is $5, and the doors are open May 19 and May 20th until 9 p.m. For Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Mike Askins, KE5CXP.
We're in the final weeks in the nominating period of the 2017 Bill Pasternak WA6ITF Young Ham of the Year Award. Nominations close May 31st. You can find the nominating form on our website, arnewsline.org, under the YHOTY tab. We'll present the award at the Huntsville, Alabama Ham Fest in August. For the rest of this week's Amateur Radio News, please listen to the full Amateur Radio Newsline report online on a repeater near you or on shortwave radio station WTWW at 9930 and 5085 kilohertz. And that's all from the Amateur Radio Newsline, your independent source for amateur radio news for 4 decades and counting at www.arnewsline.org. With Jeremy Boot, G4NJH, Bill Stearns, NE4RD, Mike Askins, KE5CXP, Karen Eve Murray, KD2GUT at the news desk in New York, and our news team across the globe. I'm Don Wellbanks, AE5DW, 7-3. We'll see you next time here on Ham Nation.